Hi, I'm Christine Schoefer, and I am teaching a class at Ollie in the spring. And the name of the class is Writing Your Good Life. We're going to be working on short essays, personal essays, 250 to 300 words, so very short. And the class will be devoted to practicing this writing and discussing what makes a good essay, what kinds of things to pay attention to. In addition to the writing instruction and the writing discussions, Writing Your Good Life has a very specific focus. The adjective is good, writing your good life. What does that mean, a good life? Well, to some of us, it might mean a more or less conventional trajectory of successes that everyone recognizes. But it also can mean moments in our lives that are fleeting, that were short, that seemed inconsequential at the time, and yet made a big difference to us. An encounter with a stranger, perhaps a moment of closeness with a pet, some interaction with family or friends that moved you, an epiphany that we had in a certain situation. This is very, very personal. And sometimes it can almost feel a little eccentric. What gave us this feeling of, oh, life is good? Life is good. In my experience, it tends to be a series of memories that when we come back to them, we remember the incident and we remember how it made us feel. So in this class, we want to describe that feeling. We want to conjure up not just the incident of goodness, but we want to conjure up how it made us feel so that the reader is invited to remember their own good life. I read a quote by Patti Smith, or I heard her in an interview, and she was asked, what can we do in these times? What do you do in these times to keep up your morale? And she said, it's important that we have enthusiasm and that the things we talk about reflect the enthusiasm for life. And that really stuck with me. I like that. So I would like us to work in this class for 6 weeks. We can go back to our other concerns after that, but for these 6 weeks, to write essays that kindle, inspire our enthusiasm, and that make others who will read or listen to us reading these essays will spark their own enthusiasm. And I think especially as we get older and we wonder, what did we do our lives? This will be very useful to think about. What are the good moments in our lives? And you know what? They may not be the big parties or the fancy gift that someone gave us, but they may be bittersweet moments. They may be even moments of sadness and separation, but that gave us a sense of the fullness of life and the fullness of our responses. So if this interests you, then please come to the class and we will, this is a writing class, first and foremost. I just decided that this focus, writing my good life, writing your good life, would be a really good focus for this particular time. So I hope to see you in the spring. Thank you.